Read the book. And we say, like they say, while reading the Bible, they say, if you read the Bible, it will scare the hell out of you. If you read the book, you will gather knowledge. I went to Okrika Grammar School, Okrika, one of the greatest schools in Rivers State. Rivers State is a great state. My name is Yubo Koko, but I'm here now to call upon the lady who has made all of this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, my namesake, surname, Mrs. Koko Kalongu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'll stand on existing protocol. However, I would just it's not a thank you speech, but I just still use the opportunity to say thank you and welcome to certain people, like Chairman for the day, the former President General Abdusalam Abubakar, our keynote speaker, Professor Wole Soyinka, Chairman, Board of Trustees of Rainbow, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. Oh my goodness. The President, the President here represented by Ms. Olara Wood, His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, the First Lady, who so graciously read to children yesterday for us. Thank you, Madam, and welcome. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, my Chairman in the Implementation Committee. His Excellency is an engineer, so working with him, I had to learn my mathematics again. Your Excellency, I got F9 in maths, so I'm not good in maths. That's why the figures didn't really add up. But I thank you very much for your support. I'd just like to acknowledge one or two people without whose great backing we wouldn't have got this bid. And President Jonathan Won, who wrote to back the bid. We are grateful to Mr. President. Our visionary, restless, action-oriented Governor Amechi, we are grateful. Over the years, Professor Soyinka has been a pillar of support to the work of the Rainbow Book Club. Prof, thank you very much. And although he's not here, I'd like to acknowledge Chief Emeka Ayonku as well, who has supported us all these years. I also thank the delegation from Bangkok, led by the Deputy Governor, who received us last year in Bangkok. Thank you so much, sir. And the head of the delegation from the future World Book Capital in Chion, all the excellencies from the different embassies, France, Switzerland, Czech. Thank you so much for being here. Finally, I want to recognize and thank my husband, Arayam Kalangu. This is my husband here. Okay, there he is. Thank you. It's not easy being married to a woman like me, very restless. So without my husband's support, I won't be able to do this work. I'm really grateful. I believe that today we stand on the verge of history. When I read, what I see is possibilities. And through this World Book Capital program, I see possibilities for the city of Port Harcourt, for the nation Nigeria, and indeed for the African continent. With a fifth of the world's population on this continent, 70% of which are youth, then the program of the World Book Capital, which is mainly targeted at youth, has the potential to transform the educational landscape of this continent, beginning right here in the city of Port Harcourt. We believe we will see a rippling effect on the social, political, and economic life of this continent. The place of the book in the life of a people cannot be overemphasized. The book is a powerful tool for change. It's also a means to an end, and that end should be a peaceful society which grooms enlightened and empowered individuals, families, and nations. The book is therefore vital to personal and national development. The book needs an enabling environment in which to thrive. If our people are encouraged to read, if our people should be encouraged to read, then the atmosphere must be friendly to the book industry. We expect government policies to encourage the widespread of books, and we want to promote books in a way that would be attractive to our youth. That's why in the course of this week, we have invited our friends from Nollywood, Nigeria's vibrant film industry, as well as the music scene, to come and join their voice to our campaign so that books become something attractive for our youth. On the part of government's efforts, we would like to see functional libraries in each of the 774 local government areas of Nigeria. But I must also say that the task of getting people to read cannot be left to the government alone. It is our collective responsibility. All of us must embrace it. The campaign to get Nigeria reading again would begin in our homes, in the schools, in the playgrounds, in our professional organizations, at the corporate level. Everybody brings something to the table. Therefore, we encourage the corporate organizations to please back those who are genuinely doing a work that promotes the book in our society. So the book needs friends and not enemies. One of the most effective and sustainable ways to build a stable society is by making education for all our priority. In addition to formal education, we must take informal and non-formal education seriously. Our society must de-emphasize the importance of paper qualification over knowledge, skill, and experience. I agree with our father Nelson Mandela, who said, education is the strongest weapon which we can use to change the world. The book remains a symbol of education, a necessary ingredient for competing in the knowledge economy. Through the book, we can reorientate the mind, we can teach character, encourage creativity, and challenge people to reach their full potential. Only then can we succeed in transforming our society. The Port Harcourt World Book Capital tenure is therefore a window to a world of possibilities for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not allow this incredible opportunity to pass us by. Let us all play our part to ensure we move Port Harcourt and indeed Nigeria forward through the platform of the World Book Capital 2014. I would end here by saying God bless the city of Port Harcourt, God bless Nigeria, and welcome.
Founder of the Rainbow Book Club and project director, Port Harcourt World Book Capital 2014, Mrs. Koko Kalongu. One of the moving spirits behind the choice of Port Harcourt for this very enviable status, the capital of the world of books all over the world. The Rainbow Book Club is said to be one of the biggest organizers of the biggest book fair Sub-Saharan Africa. And of course, she did mention the fact that she would want to see individuals and organizations open libraries and donate books to school children. And one of the most effective ways to build a stable society is by making education for all priority.
The age of 40 from all across Africa, south of the Sahara and its diaspora, please will welcome Ms. Azara to speak on behalf of Hay Festival. Let's welcome Ms. Azara, please.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Many thanks for everybody for being here. My name is Izara Garcia, and I'm representing the Hay Festival of Literature at the Port Harcourt World Book Capital 2014 opening ceremony. We are delighted to be partners of this incredible project that brings culture and literature with all their possibilities to the people of Nigeria and other countries around the world. First of all, thanks to His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, to Port Harcourt World Book Capital 2014, to the government of the Rivers State of Nigeria, to the Rainbow Club, and to Bloomsbury Publishing, which are all partners of the Africa 39 project. Thanks as well to the judges of the Africa 39 selection, to the Kawani magazine team for the research supporting the project, and to Nobel laureate Professor Wallace Ojinka for believing on Africa 39 and agreeing to write a foreword to the upcoming book. Hay Festival is a global institution which works between other countries in Colombia, Spain, the UK, Kenya, Bangladesh. We also have successful sister festivals in Italy and Brazil, and organize book-related initiatives all over the world. We are committed to the promotion of local and international literature, dialogue, cultural exchange, education, and development. So, what is Africa 39? Africa 39 is a Hay Festival and Rainbow Club joint project which aims to select and celebrate 39 of the best African south of the Sahara writers under the age of 40. The selection and celebration of the authors through a festival and an anthology of stories published internationally by Bloomsbury has already started with the unveiling of the list during the London Book Fair. The project will be launched at the Port Harcourt Book Festival in October, bringing the writers here. We will also take the selected writers to other literary festivals around the world, to the UK, Latin America, Europe, and other places. I invite you all to check the full 39 writers representing 19 countries on our website, which is africa39.com, and on page 27 of the opening ceremony program. The outcome and legacy of the project will be the publication of an anthology of short stories by the 39 writers in English, which will be promoted internationally to increase access to contemporary literature from the region. Hay Festival will encourage as many translations as possible of this anthology. This anthology will be jointly published by Hay Festival, the Rainbow Club, and Bloomsbury. We hope you enjoy the work of the selected writers. Many thanks.